Okay, hello everyone and welcome to another FxEdge Power Hour. I am Marcello Ducille and today is April 22nd, 2013. I'm going to do today what I've done for years, which is an analysis of the markets and evaluation of our strategies, which are based upon the 5 p.m. Eastern Time close of our daily bars and our 4-hour bars. Thereafter, we will have a brief questions and answer session, so let's go ahead and take a look at these charts. All right, so I'm going to start with our STP series. It's our Swing Trader Pro, and you will understand what is happening here. Let's start with the euro dollar. So the euro dollar, guys, we had quite a bit of volatility recently. We had what we thought was a breakout followed by a railroad tracks formation coming right out of it. This is clearly just consolidation across the board. We have a floor here at We have a floor here at the 50 EMA, which is roughly at 1.30. You can see that we have moved up quite a bit here from where we are, moving back into the range. So, you know, what are we looking for here? More likely than not, we're probably going to see some. We've clearly established the floor here. We're more likely than not going to see price move back up. Now, remember the previous trend. We had a big, huge downtrend, but the last big move that we had was now that does not look good for our euro-dollar trade, unfortunately. Our euro-dollar trade that we're in is taking a sell, so it is definitely opposite of where we really want to be here. That we have, and we'll have to wait for confirmation and wait to see how this thing plays out completely. Now, this is for me, I would lower the risk on this trade just because it's a lower probability trade because we're in the middle of a consolidation. Honestly, most automation works best during the trend. Some stuff does work very well in consolidation, but you know, most of the money is made in the trend. So right now we're in consolidation. Looked like we were going to have a breakout in one direction or the other, and it didn't quite work out. So the market just pulled back. So this has been the year of the consolidation. I have not seen this much consolidation in quite some time in the markets. You know, it's been 4 months of more or less, you know, there have been, you know, or I should say in the last few weeks there have been, or the last 2 months, there have been nothing but consolidation here, and that's exactly what we're looking at again. We'll get a brief move, a burst, and then we'll get sideways movement or movement within a channel. All right, so that's the euro dollar. We'll get back to the euro dollar in a little bit. For some of you, you may want to be lightening up that position. Doesn't mean to take it off completely. All right, so the dollar Swiss actually is showing us a much clearer signal here. And what it's showing us is that it's basically bounced off a trend line to the low side. It has gone sideways, if you will, consolidation-wise, but here has formed a reversal candle bouncing off of the 250 EMA. It's not that strong of a reversal candle from what I can tell. But reversal candle no less. So we have to think about a potential sell in this direction and a buy in the, and a buy on the euro dollar there as well, because we do have a consolidation and price is going to bounce in between those two zones. So it's very difficult to talk about this when you are in a consolidation, but based upon what this is showing us here. It's not a strong reversal candle signal, to be honest with you, but it is showing the bias to the south side on the dollar Swiss. Pound dollar. And as far as that's concerned, guys, the dollar Swiss is, we had a change from red to green, got us into a buy. And we had 72 pips of risk. entry at 93.26. Price pushed down 44 pips, moves up in our direction, 40 pips, 42 pips. Change from red to green gives us a buy here. Or it should have given us a buy. So this is a discretionary trade because this is actually slightly too low for us to get into a buy here. This is a discretionary trade. It's not a systems trade. It would not take this trade for us. Pound dollar. Pound dollar continues its very same consolidation as well. We don't have a trade here. You can see that it's kind of following the previous flag's trend line as it comes down, and it's just no real activity on the pound dollar. All right, so the pound yen, we are back in that zone. If you can look here, you can see that there's a yellow line, or a pink line, I should say, right here in the zone of where we would, be looking for a potential reversal. So we're probably going to see a test above, perhaps, maybe, and then we can see whether the market's going to retract or if it's going to continue and break through this zone that we have at the 153.50 area. It looks like it's set up for a double top, perhaps, but you never know until you actually see it. So, so that's what we've got going on there on the pound yen. Now, the pound yen gave us a trade. Yeah, it changed from red to green. It was a buy trade. Here we're looking for, 105 pips of profit here, and I think we can hit that mark fairly easily. So 151.79 is our entry, and 152.84 is our take profit. Okay. Okay, so Aussie dollar basically bounced off this upper trend line that we had drawn a long time ago. Formed a nice evening star pattern, and bam, push price all the way down, and that's where we're sitting at a doji on the day here. We're still getting reaction at 1.0288, which has been our, has been an area of interest in the market. You can see that price continually bounces off that area, and we're kind of right back in that zone once again. Aussie dollar gives us a change from green to red, and that was actually a valid trade. So if you wanted to have taken that trade, you could have, and you could have had price move up about 80 pips and then move in our direction about that same 70 to 80 pips. All right, so euro yen, we're kind of like at that pink line that we saw on the pound yen there, and that's where we are on the euro yen. So basically we jump into a trade right here at 124.64. You can see we've got a maximum favorable excursion in our direction, 675 pips. And we're kind of sitting in the market with about 500 pips profit here on this euro yen trade. And we're going to be waiting for another opportunity as it does present itself. 4-hour trades, IBO. IBO had a breakout here, and price closes in, so we end up closing that out at break even, basically. And here you have a reversal candle. This shows us a sell reversal candle in the 4-hour. This is our IBO revs scenario here. And so it's already gone. It's got 74 pips of risk. It's already gone 40 pips there, or had gone 40 pips or so. But the risk is quite large on this one, 73 pips. All right, so the FxEdge Quattro. Basically, guys, I drew an area of support and resistance here at 1.3000 before 1.3027. You can see that we've been bouncing off that area, and that's a good place for us to look for a reversal back up to the heights here at 131.20. And basically, guys, we're going to change from red to green, give us a buy trade, 130.65. Oops, sorry. Yeah, actually, this one's trying to form here, so we may very well see a FxEdge Quattro trade come out of this very soon. All right, moving right along. Looks like we had a sell trade. Ended up going sideways. Buy trade. We were kind of just sitting in the market waiting for an ATR sniper trade, and we don't have one yet. So we wait on that, and Triple Threat 3X is just about the same thing. All right, guys, let me talk to you real quickly about something. We are going to be switching over from the format that we have now with the FxEdge model, and we're going to be switching over to the Tri 4X model. So the power hour will be shifting, and so you'll receive an email as far as what that means to you exactly. And so with that, guys, I look forward to talking to you soon. I'll be back here tomorrow, the day after, and the day after, of course, for another edition of the FxEdge Power Hour. Take care. Oh, I'm sorry. Chad, let me answer your question. I apologize. Didn't see it. Okay, it should take an add-on, but you've got to turn the add-ons on. So if you have an add-on, you should take it. The add-ons have to be turned on. So let me show you how to do that really quickly. If you go to Euro Yen, all right, so this is our Euro Yen. It says add-ons disabled. We enable the add-ons. All right, now they're enabled. You just turned that red button to green, and so now it's ready to take EJ trades. And we did not have that turned on. We should have. So it should absolutely take a trade. Make sure that there's nothing I'm missing here. Add-on percent is there as well. All right, so basically everything should be set to go as far as taking the add-ons is concerned. If you were not able to take an add-on, please let us know, and we'll see what we can do to figure out what's going on there. We clearly didn't take one at the time of the trade. We're not taking one now because we're outside that window for that trade. But if your computer was on, your system was working, it's about absolutely taking that trade if you had that green button engaged there for add-ons. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have more to talk about as we get into these sessions later on. All the best. Bye-bye.